Hi, my name is Madeline, and I am 7 years old. We might be small, but with the help of BC Children's Hospital, we can take on big challenges. My doctors at BC Children's Hospital told me I needed a PICC line. A PICC line is a long, soft tube that helps doctors or nurses give your body the medicine or nutrients it needs without having to give you as many pokes. And you can still play with your friends with a PICC line. Getting a PICC line is a special procedure, and you get to be the superhero. Here's what happened when I got mine. First, I met some really nice people. A nurse who specializes in placing PICC lines, and a child life specialist who's kind of like a super helper. They talked to me and my mom about the PICC line and answered all the questions we had. It made me feel a lot better. Next, the nurses used a special camera called an ultrasound to peek inside my arm. It didn't hurt at all, but the jelly felt cold. Then she marked the right spot on my arm with a pen. They cleaned my arm with special wipes to get rid of any germs, and I changed into clean clothes. The nurse put a special cream on my arm that made it so I wouldn't feel the pokes as much. Then you can choose to stay in your room or move to a special room nearby called the treatment room. I went to the treatment room. Your grown-up gets to stay with you too, along with the child life specialist and PICC nurses. Everyone puts on hats and masks to keep all the germs away and protect you. When we were ready, I laid down and put my arm on the table next to my bed, and the nurses placed small stickers on my chest and tummy, attaching them to a super smart machine that goes on my chest. It helps the nurses know if the PICC line is in the perfect spot. It makes a noise like this when it's working. Then the nurses cleaned my arm with a bright orange soap that washed away any germs, and set up their table with all the special supplies that only they were allowed to touch. They put a special blue blanket on me that was very clean, so I had to keep my hands under it. But I was able to play on a tablet with the child life specialist while they got everything set up. They tied a tight rubber band on me to help see my veins better. They used the ultrasound camera again to show them the right spot to do a little poke. After that, it was time to put the PICC line in. I held my mom's hand, and we both took deep breaths together. I felt a small pinch, but after a few minutes, my arm was way more comfortable when the nurses touched it. Then I sat as still as I could while the PICC line was getting put in. I could feel some pressure, but they said that was normal. The super smart machine beeped and told the nurses that the PICC line was in the right spot. And then an X-ray tech came and used a special camera to take a picture of my chest. I laid on a board that helped them take the best picture. Everyone had to leave the room while the picture was being taken, but my nurse and the X-ray tech stayed with me. At the end, the nurse covered up my PICC line with a special sticker called a dressing that helps keep it clean and safe. Then everyone could take their masks and hats off. I went back to my room, and everyone told me how brave I was. Now, thanks to my PICC line, I can be at the hospital or at home and still get the medicine that I need. And that's how I got my very own PICC line. I felt really proud of myself, and I know my mom was proud too.